Oh hell, we're live. What up, YouTube? We're out here in the garage. This is the first week of decent weather that we've had, breaking into spring. And me and Levi are out here after work, just hanging out. I figured I'd hop on here, make a quick video of an update, and do my first live. I'm sure no one's gonna watch this live, but I know that it'll upload as a video. And I'm just going to kind of go over what I got done over the winter time, what my plans are for this year, and basically some of the upgrades that we got for the track. And you guys can see how big Levi is getting, which I know y'all don't really care about that. But, so basically the engine package is the same. The turbo setup is the same. Still got the same. All of this from here up is pretty much the same. The only thing that I added, let me go grab my light because I was trying to make a video earlier and it sucked bad because I didn't have a light. So I'm grabbing a light real quick. Alright, so we'll start up here on the front and we'll work our way all the way to the back of the car on the changes that I can think of off the top of my head right now. So, we got the strange brakes, which I made a video on that. Those are working great. They definitely stopped the car better. And then after I installed the strange brakes, I ended up installing a wheel speed sensor. I just drilled a hole in the backing plate and then put a Hall effect sensor in there. And it's just reading the 5 lugs right now. I'll eventually get the strange hub with the real reluctor wheel on it and get a little bit better resolution. But for what I'm using it for, the way that I understand that it's set up is that we're only using it for down track data anyway. Down track front versus wheel comparison. And so that's a pretty cool upgrade that we did. We activated the active speed wheel management on the Holly to where this year we'll have traction control for the first time. And that's one reason that we got the, the front wheel speed sensor. And so, active speed, I got my code right here. Holly sends you a code when you buy that. And what, Levi? What? So basically this year we installed a drive shaft sensor. Oh shit, well it's on the other side of the car, but whatever. As well, there's the reluctor wheel. You can kind of see it up under there a little bit. So we got that put on, and we're going to be using the active speed management coming out the hole in the first half of the track. And we also installed the torque box braces. Right there, you see the torque box brace right there going up there. I welded up the split that I had in the torque box, and we rebuilt the transmission. Transmission's brand new. Got a nice pan on it too. Brand new shifter cable. We already had the bell housing, but brand new transmission. Got the engine diaper up there always. Brand new transmission with a really nice billet valve body from these guys right here. Automatic transmission design, and it's got the hipster 1+2 brake on it, and that should help on some shitty surfaces. I don't think this car is kind of heavy to be using that, but it is what it is. And I installed this switch right here, and that's going to be for the traction control. So basically I put it down here close to the shifter. Probably could have hit it up in there a little bit or something, but I wanted it close to the shifter. That way I could come into the burnout box, do a burnout, because you can't really do a burnout with traction control on, right? So I have it to where just come in here, do your burnout, and then you just flip that on, then you're on kill switch. And then right there, we got a rear shock sensor on here now, and I'm gonna show you guys that in a second. I don't have a front one yet, but we have this set up with rear wheel mile per hour and drive shaft RPM. And then we as well have the front wheel speed, which that's the one that, this is my main dash for cruising around and stuff. and the front wheel speed. You know, that way we can do front versus wheel speed, front versus rear wheel speed later on down the track. But for the first half of the run, we're gonna be doing the active speed management that you buy from Holley. And that's basically a time-based traction control with drive shaft RPM. And that's why we have the drive shaft configured as RPM and mile per hour. So I'm gonna get up under here and jack it up so I can show you all the rear shock sensor, because I always was curious on how much I was actually extending the rear end of this thing. And I think that a rear shock sensor is pretty important. A lot of people say, nah, that shit, you know, you don't need any of that. But I think it's pretty cool. Just gonna jack this up a little bit so I can kind of slide over there and show you all the setup. So I got the mod shocks with the Low Dollar Motorsports shock sensor set up. And I like it. It's clean, it works. And that's most of the upgrades that we did. We just added the CAN-IO module to the Terminator. Rear shock sensor. We bought the active speed management. So basically the main upgrade is that we're gonna have traction control this year, and we got a brand new transmission. At the end of the day, that's the main differences between 2024 and 2023 for us. And I don't know if we'll be using the traction control that much. I'm gonna have to learn it, figure out how it works. And we also picked up a mini bike, which is kind of cool. We'll fix this thing up a little bit with him, and maybe one day he'll ride it. But right now, that Joker's got the Predator 212 on it, and she's pretty rowdy. So I don't know if Levi will be riding that for a while. It's actually a little bit more bike than I thought it was, to be honest with you. I picked it up for like $160 yesterday. Yeah, push that off, dude. Say push. Good job. But anyways, that's basically the update for 2024. This is dig or die prep. We got the car ready. Only thing I got to do is buy some tires for it. And I think that we're going to have a good year this year. We got the trailer redone. It's redecked. Got a new rattle can job on the fenders and stuff. 4 brand new tires. Packed the rear. All of the bearings have been. This entire trailer has been serviced. All the bearings got packed up, and we got a fresh tongue on the front of this thing. So the trailer's ready to go. Avalanche is ready to go. Blue Cheeze is ready to go. We got our Jetson bike. It's ready to go. We got our old reliable right here, gas power, because I don't think that this is gonna last the whole weekend at Rockingham. Just driving that, and because I don't have a generator yet, so I don't think the Jetson would have lasted all weekend. So I went and picked this thing up, old gas Joker. So Blue Cheeze is ready to go. We're gonna go compete in Extreme Street. We're gonna go contribute to the pot. I don't know. We might get into the money, we might not. But I put in a lot of effort to try to get ready for this race. And, you know, we'll see what happens. I'm going to have another video this weekend on testing. And then we're going to get the content rolling through this racing season. And then I'll probably fade out again in wintertime. So, peace out, guys. Appreciate you watching. Like, share, sub. And if you're curious on how I have the Holley set up, make a comment, and I'll maybe make a video on how I did like the trans brake setup, or yeah, the trans brake and boost scramble setup, because I still have it set up the same way on the steering wheel with the CAN-IO module. So anyways, all right guys, peace out. Thanks for watching. Let's see if I can figure out how to stop this thing.